Okay, thank you.
You finish your tea?
Yes.
Okay. It's okay. Are we recording? We press record?
Yes.
We did.
Yes. We are there.
All of this is part of the B roll. We're not
Yes.
actually ready yet.
Actually, yes.
We are.
Um. So we can. Where are we starting again?
Okay. I believe you
You
were
had
saying.
you had this week's idea, and the good thing is we have the tripod, so it's all recording. We can just clip it out.
Okay. So we were saying that since we're talking about pendulums, we started with there. When were you first introduced to a pendulum?
Right.
Where did you first see a pendulum? You see, what was it made of?
Yeah.
Who was holding it? What were you doing?
So I feel like my story is kind of boring and yours is really fascinating. So I'm excited for yours this week.
Yours is not at all boring. I
Okay.
think yours is interesting, and I'll tell you why.
Okay. So I first encountered a pendulum at an SRT session. And the whole point of these sessions is to talk about what SRT actually is and destigmatize the main tool that we are using in SRT. And then if you come to an SRT session in person, you're gonna see it. So at least we talk about it, which was also your idea and amazing. So I'm glad we're here. So mine was at an SRT session, and the person was using their charts. Now, I have to say, I did not have a lot of view of the charts or the pendulum. And my experience was like our charts are like we have a booklet of 32 charts for SRT. And if you hold the booklet with like the cover part up, then you actually can't really see the pendulum. It's making like really gentle movements. There's no sound.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think I've noticed like little this is the book and I've noticed the pendulum
So it was like covered like
yeah,
this.
exactly. It was covered.
Yeah.
And I guess I was in the point of my journey where I didn't really care. Like I wanted help and support and it helped me. And it just wasn't weird. So
Was weird to you.
yeah, so I was cool with it and I first saw it at in-person sessions and I had my first SRT session as a client well like a decade ago. So
Oh,
that's my story.
so cool. All right. Wasn't that boring at all?
Thank you.
Okay, so I first, I wouldn't say that I saw a pendulum, but I saw an item being used like how a pendulum would have been used. And this was like way back when I was a baby, not that long ago. um, no, I think I was about maybe 10 or 11 years.
Wow,
11
that's
years
so
old.
young.
Yes. And it was actually a rosary, right? So,
This is the fascinating part of the story.
so it was a rosary, and I saw someone using the rosary and the part with the cross when someone was sick and just turning it over the
Dowsing? Dowsing?
with a rosary.
What?
So yeah, that was the first time, and the first time I saw it, I was like, "Ooh, This is interesting. I was like, I didn't think that was something that the person intended for people to see,
Mm-hmm.
because, but then I saw it and it was cool. It was cool. I was just,
Yeah.
okay, they do that with it, right?
Yeah.
And the second time was when somebody I knew was pregnant and they wanted me to use my chain to see if it's a boy or a girl over their stomach. They wanted me to do it. And I held it. And she's like, yeah, if it moves up and down, it's a boy or whatever. And I was like, okay.
Interesting that
And I
she's
just kept it.
guiding you to do
She
it.
was
And
guiding me to do
yeah,
it.
she didn't say, give me your chain, I'm gonna do it. She told you to
me
do
to
it.
do it.
And she knew how to do it, but she wasn't doing it herself. I think that part is interesting too.
Correct. So yeah. So that was and I was in my 30s then. So,
Yeah.
I hadn't really seen, I mean, I knew what a pendulum was, and I knew that you could use anything because that was just instinct.
Yeah.
But I knew that you could do stuff with it and find out answers.
Yeah. And then I think this week we're moving beyond just what is it as a tool and like how is it used
Yeah.
as well, also as a tool, as a part of a larger system.
So,
Yeah. Wow. I when you said that, I could immediately see it in my mind's eye, a rosary being used as a pendulum. Even though I had not prior made the connection, I've more seen the connection between a rosary and mala beads or prayer beads,
yeah.
which that's exactly what it is. But obviously, duh, like I feel like it moves when you have like a nice rosary. It has that swing. It has
a
motion. It's
natural swing.
literally like a pendulum. I'm not talking about like a plastic one.
Yeah.
I feel like I could see it in like the nice fancy ones. Like this
Making
is
circles,
so
It
easily
moves,
like a pendulum with movement. It's got the aerodynamics and everything. Yeah.
So interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not that scary at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I guess the basis is, from my experience, is something that you have to do for yourself. You should try it, because we all have a natural energy to make anything swing from us. If anybody
Right.
holds it, you could connect with that, right?
This is really good. And I think it brings me back to what I was thinking when you were sharing. You said you were in your 30s because like you were encountering this stuff and like being a part of it without really knowing and like knowing what you were doing and knowing like the power of it. And for me, same client of SRT for so long. And then I think my interaction with dowsing was when I got the SRT books and I was just reading what Robert has said. And it seems so stupidly simple that it just felt like it shouldn't or wouldn't work. And the more that I practiced, it was like a craft. The more that I practiced, the more like the stronger that I got.
Yeah.
And yeah.
It's based on the idiometric response. It's not limited. Everybody that has a body pulses, vibration, ticks,
Yeah.
So it's just that muscle.
Yeah.
being
And our
worked
bodies know more than
on.
we consciously know. And
Sometimes you do things and you don't know why you did that or how come you're able to do that, and that is perfectly fine. It's natural.
yeah.
Sometimes you'd feel, like, for instance, you hit your toe. You will hold on to it, right? It's natural, and that's part of healing. Touching,
Yeah.
yeah. Something's just natural. So the same way you can touch and just use your intention to comfort yourself, you could hold this and just clear yourself,
Yeah, yeah, and understand like
hmm
just at a basic level what is a yes and what
What
is a
is a
no.
no? Yeah, that's it.
Should we do that? Should we just show that and like before we end?
Of
Should we
course.
show?
So you can use any like a perfect thing if you don't have one of these,
She
right?
most likely don't.
Which you probably don't, or if you do, great. I mean, um, you can use a weighted item, just a short string, and just hold it. Feel comfortable holding it. Hold it like this, pinkies up. That's always easiest, right? And naturally, because it's weighted, you wanna you wanna use this when you're calm. First of all, you don't ever wanna use this when you're feeling enraged or uncomfortable or
Yeah.
So
She's giving you all dowsing lessons now.
yeah, like coming back before we do the dowsing lesson, coming back to why I said your thing was interesting is because you were at a stage where you just wanted answers. You were willing to try and you were open already
Yeah.
to seeking spiritual advice.
Yeah.
Right. And you knew it was a matter of your own spirit needing help. So being open to SRT and then not knowing what the tools are and everything, that takes courage, right?
You're so right. And I did discount that. Thank you
Yes.
for mentioning it.
Yeah. When I was introduced to this and stuff, and I had to build my courage up to go and figure this out. Like, can I trust this? Can I trust myself? What is this person? Like, I don't know this person, what are they able to find out about me,
Right. And I never thought about that.
No.
Not once.
Yeah, you see?
And I think we should talk about that probably next time. Like,
Yeah, we
what were
will.
your concerns?
Yeah.
Like, coming in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe we do it now and just chop it up. Who knows? But, like, that's going to be really
We
interesting.
fluent. Yeah, okay.
What are your, because I think another thing to notice, which is something I don't really talk about this,
Mhm.
but growing up in a non-Christian, non-conventional religion
Mhm.
has shaped my spirituality, of course, and who I am and like what I'm open to
Mhm.
a lot.
Correct.
So
As did my background
yeah,
and my origins, family, Roman Catholic, right? Not very strong, but going enough, having Roman Catholic school, and then growing up and going into my own ideas and kind of letting go religion for a little bit. I was always very open,
yeah,
right? So, I think with what I experienced with religion and doing things like that outside of the box, there was a fear, right?
yeah.
But to me, I'm the kind of person that I'm like, though you can't really fear it, it's not really real because you don't actually know. You haven't experienced. So maybe you should figure that out first and then decide if this is something that you should be afraid of and stay very far from, or if it's something that really is helpful.
This is some ninth house positivity and Sagittarian
So
energy
it's
here.
coming out. It's coming out, right?
Yeah.
So no, that
Because you're showing your openness too, and I
Right.
think maybe what we need to come around and say is like that is also required
Mhm.
because it's really hard, and I'm not great at this, and I could name at least 2 amazing SRT practitioners, you included, who would be so much better at me than dealing with when just I
Mhm.
forgot my whole train of thought.
That's okay.
Um,
Welcome back. Spiritual cake.
Okay. I
Yeah.
don't know what it was. I really don't.
That's all right. It's okay.
Is
You
this?
talk about the ninth house. That's.
Oh yeah, the ninth house.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Your openness and the way that you um yeah, I think maybe that's the point I have to make.
Yeah, it is.
And you have to be open. Like it's just what I was gonna say is like I don't think I'm really good at convincing people who are not open
Mhm.
or like I would stay far away from not open. Okay, like that's so clear in my brain now, and I
Mm.
think what I used to be really good at before is like hiding myself and my spirituality and all those things. And now I don't say it's like overt, but I can spot when somebody's really close to this stuff. I never have any desire to push or force or anything. And still, there's still some people who like, no, I have all this stuff, but like I still want help. And that's where I say like I think other practitioners are just better at that because they have more groundedness and neutrality.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like,
Okay.
I have some judgments. I'm like, oh, I can't help you.
We
I don't
all
know. This is
working
too
on
much.
ourselves. It's fine. It's fine. But you see, I love that because maybe I am a little bit like that now too. Right? It's just a learning curve. Everything is learning and
Yeah.
growing, and it's fine because we need different practitioners because there's so many
100%.
different
We have different
people.
issues and
Yeah.
different people and like different ways of, and I think even how the session is experienced too
Mhm.
is a huge part of it.
Mm.
Like,
So many different personalities, so many different um, journeys and stages. So we don't judge anybody. It's all part of it. So
yeah.
yeah, we have to work to get.
Yeah, we need everyone working.
Yes.
Like we need everyone working. We need all the practitioners working, like with what everyone is dealing with in the world, with what
Mhm.
everyone is experiencing in their personal life as far as hardships, be it financial or otherwise. We need all the communities working.
Yeah. And even if you don't think you're a healer or don't want to call yourself that, let's face it, that's what it is. Like, I don't think there's any human being on this planet, let alone in this country, that is not on a healing journey from something.
Yeah,
So, and everybody has something to offer that is going to help, and that help is healing.
absolutely.
Even if you're saying a positive word.
Yeah.
You
And I
can
meant
heal.
that in relation to the SRT practitioners. And as you say,
Hmm.
all different types. And I mean, like, we need all of us.
Yeah.
We need all of us. We need all of us.
Even the ones we think they're a little cuckoo.
Yeah, and I mean, like, people are gonna think we are cuckoo.
Well, I am cuckoo. I'm
Yeah.
cuckoo for you.
People are
I'm
gonna
cuckoo
say
for everyone.
we are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Like
This is the cuckoo section.
This is so weird.
Yeah, it is. Listen, weird is wonderful, right? The amount of times I've been called weird in my life, it has no effect anymore. It's like I think it's a compliment at this point. Right, thank you. What I give not to be weird. I don't know. Like I can't. I love it. I love
being
I love
weird.
it.
Yeah.
Well, I think everybody a little weird. Everybody has some weird to offer this world, right?
It's so true. I think I'm still working on owning my weird in ways. But also,
People will say this is weird.
yeah, this is where I get it. I know.
I remember like driving down the highway once and just like doing this, holding it, and a truck driver, you could like his soul just wanted to jump out his body. I could
Oh,
see how he
wow.
got scared. I was like, oh, wow, that must be something.
Yeah, what gives me faith
Mhm.
is evidence, obviously, because I'm a Virgo sun and Mercury.
Yes.
But it's that the spiritual people that I follow, and it's not a crazy amount. It's like under 5. That
Mhm.
I am like, I love everything they talk about. Like I can tell that their philosophy is inspiring me and jiving with where I am at right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I like everything that they post. I don't care if it's about spiritual stuff, but also I love that they are being insanely
Themselves.
weird.
Yeah.
And like half the time I'm not even looking at the comments and like anybody calling them
Mm-hmm.
weird or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But like they don't even talk about that in their content. They're like carrying on so hard,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe sometimes they do, but like that's what like the fact that they're out there, and I'm grateful that they exist. And also I know that their content is getting response, and like there are tons of people in the world who they are helping and feel helped by what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, no, well, I have to do it
Yeah.
on principle alone.
Yeah. Yeah, and thanks for inspiring me to do it, because it's like, oh my God, finally I have somebody to talk to. I hate
Yeah.
talking to the camera alone. Just feel like I'm just going nowhere. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's good to come
To
out.
dialogue.
Yeah,
It's good to dialogue. We need more dialogue. We need more community. We need more people talking to one another.
Cue the little idea brewing in my. Yeah.
And it just flowed. It just flowed. We sat down for what? One thing? When
Yeah.
was the first time you saw a pendulum? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
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 So SRT,
SRT.
spiritual response therapy.
Yes.
When were you first introduced? You were a teenager, you said?
Yeah, I was in my late teen age years,
Mhm.
and I
Teenage years.
went through a breakup that was also about, like, I was leaving for school,
Okay.
and so it was like that kind of time.
You're going
where-
abroad?
Mhm. I was done, and like that was hard to let go of. It was my first relationship, and it was I've only ever had like, I guess like it's like a long term. It was long. It was like all of my school years and all of the things.
Oh, wow.
And-
like marriage?
Yeah, it was like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was hard. It was really hard. And I think I was like changing who I was too at the same time. Like, we have to keep in mind that at this point, before I start university and I leave university in my second year of university.
She's a college dropout. High five. I'm so proud of you. You gave it your shot. You
Right.
my shot, right?
And I chose to leave, and partly it was like my mom was ill at the time.
Oh.
My mom got a stroke in the previous year, like Christmas time.
Crap. It wasn't like you chose
No.
to drop out. You had no choice.
It was that, and it was
Yeah.
also like just before COVID had started. If I did not,
Mm-hmm.
like, if things didn't unfold the way it did, I probably would have been stuck in India.
Okay, wait. Press pause.
Okay.
Kids do not drop out of university. Okay, I'm not proud of her because she dropped out. I'm proud of her because she picked herself up afterward,
Oh,
dusted herself off, and became very successful very quickly. Okay, all right? Sorry. I just needed to say that.
that's really true, but also
Mhm.
I just don't think it was really for me. And like you have to know yourself really, really,
Mhm.
really, really well, and
Yeah.
trust that and all the
Everything
things.
happens for a reason.
Yeah, but it wasn't like I
Mm.
remember sitting down talking to one of my
Lecturers.
professors.
Yeah.
Yes. Are we still recording?
We still recording? Okay.
No, I mean,
Is it showing?
literally showing? Did we run out of storage? Are we good? Like, is it actually working?
I know I've seen it, but on there.
Yes,
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You come back. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So one of your professors.
Yeah, I remember talking to him and saying like, Prof, I hate this. I'm not doing good. Like, I'm not putting my best foot forward. And he
What were
said,
you doing?
I was studying marketing.
Oh.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't like, I love marketing, but I don't care about this. And I don't care about how Fortune 500 companies can make more money. I don't care about this stuff that it's like we're gonna apply this to what we're studying literally the richest companies in the entire world, and it didn't feel important. It didn't feel relevant. It didn't feel like I was grateful for the skills, but to like this whole idea of like you move to the U.S. because it's this superior place and this is the land of opportunities. Like I never wanted to leave my country.
Mm-hmm.
That it was always my plan to go back home.
Mm-hmm.
And so just where me seeing where I was going, it just wasn't making sense. Continuing
Mm-hmm.
wasn't making sense. And at the same time, in the previous year, in my second year, I got certified between summer of the end of my first year and like the end of second year, first semester, I became like I did my full. I couldn't become certified in the time, but I finished everything you needed to do to become certified as a
Wow.
life coach. I did all of the classes. I did all of the coaching. I did all of the
See
peer
that
coaching.
quick? I said quick. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all while also continuing. Well, I was in South Korea, mind you, studying and doing my degree at the same time. But like that's how much like I just took to the knowledge. I was just like feeding on it. I was just absorbing it
Wow.
so much because it was like so I had this whole other thing that I was like, I just did my life coaching certification. Like, what
This
can
is
you
not
tell
working
me
out.
now? Like,
Yeah.
this is not it. And he's like, well, it doesn't show. Like, you're not doing badly. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't care.
Oh,
And
snap.
that's more important. And I really appreciated that conversation and that
Mm-hmm.
mirror because even going back to it makes me remember that it's not that I was bad at it. It's just that I had a different path.
Yeah, and you follow the path that you really resonated with and desired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I
Oh.
didn't even realize I wanted to tell that story.
Oh, well, girl, you did that. Yes.
And here we are today.
And here we are today.
Talking about SRT.
SRT.
And
So you were 19-ish.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the breakup and before school. And,
Mm-hmm.
it was like a tough time. And I would say that was like the fertile ground in which I was working out the stuff that I then worked out
Mm-hmm.
3 years later. Because
Okay.
it was like before going to school and then like it's a big transition period and then eventually actually leaving. So in that time I was no doubt thinking about, do I even want to go to this place? Like is this for me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it was like a real crossroads time. In
Okay.
addition to the relationship, it was also like, where's the direction of my life going? Like you're told you have to go through school for this whatever period of time, and you do that, and then you kind of have. I was aware that I had choices to make after that. Like
Mm-hmm.
it didn't feel like you have a choice when you're like in a school uniform, but after that, the world starts to open up, and I was starting to question the path strongly.
Mm. Yes, as we do.
Dude.
As we do. Still questioning the path. But hey,
The
yeah.
path laid out. It was
Yeah.
it was becoming questionable.
Okay. And who suggested that you do a SRT meeting?
Okay, so amazingly,
Mm-hmm.
my mom had a friend who's a life coach
Mm-hmm.
who had recently become a life coach, and
Right.
she had connected with the SRT practitioner. And also it's worth saying that they're spiritual friends, I guess. Like
Mhm.
they were both, my mom and her friend were both part of Eckankar, both in the same religion, and
Right.
so there was that level of safety there to be able to share about something like SRT, that it was never going to be weird. And so she made the recommendation
Mm-hmm.
to me and maybe to my mom as well, because I remember
Mm-hmm.
part of the shift for me was also going to see her as a life coach. And for a while, I went to sessions with her. I had a life coach.
Right.
I made my plan to like go to university. And you know what? Maybe even leaving and making that choice too is
Mhm.
I was so sure about who I was going in
Mhm.
because I had spent that time in coaching
Right.
and exploring that path. So she made the recommendation, and that also planted the seed for me for life coaching. And even though I explored other things, I
Mhm.
eventually ended up getting certified at the absolute same school.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Talk about alignment. Yeah, that worked out really well for you. So, okay, close friend recommends, and your life takes off and changes. Yeah.
Yes.
You become the life coach, and now you become the SRT practitioner
Oh my gosh.
and the SPR practitioner. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Wow. So, yes. So, okay, my first, it is
Thank you
indeed.
for witnessing.
Oh, you're welcome. My first tryst with SRT was because I had been studying Reiki, and my Reiki teacher was also at the time um, certified in SRT. So a couple times along the journey where I had been struggling, and I had already accepted by then the use of pendulums and learning so many different things, learning about so many different things. Hey, Murphy, learning about crystals and all kinds of different modalities of healing were opening up for me. And I think one time I was really struggling, and she said, and she did the SRT on me, and I immediately felt different. I felt a difference. And with the information, I guess, that she found, did the research, it really made sense to me what she was saying. And I said, oh my gosh, that is exactly what I could feel, that energy.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, this thing is powerful. And another Reiki practitioner, SRT classes were opening up, and she said, you know what, I'm going to learn. And she went on to learn, and I really trusted that practitioner. And she was really good at it because when she did SRT, I could feel the changes. And then again, information was so helpful because it's things that you always feel like and you don't know why, but how. You could feel the energies, the thoughts, you could feel the pain, the patterns connected to it. And
then you're doubting yourself on top of that.
right. And yeah, and I think too, with me too, I was learning so many different things that, this just confirmed a lot. And I trusted it, and I trusted her more than anything because I knew how clean she was. She would eat clean, she would exercise. She was really trying to expand on her spiritual journey, and I really respected that. And yeah, she was clear, and I could feel the shifts. So I was like, damn, I need to learn this eventually. And my Reiki teacher did say to me that you'll be doing this, you should learn it. And I was like, me at the time, the cost to do the course, I was like, oh hell no. I have two kids, man. But spirit worked it out. As spirit does. When you're called, you gotta do it. Right? And that was my first. I just went from, maybe two people doing it for me to saying, okay, I'm going to learn this for myself because that's what I'm like. I want to know. I want to be able to do it for me. Yes, anyone. 12th Aries in the 12th house. I'm sorry. I am like, no, if you can do it, I can do it. And I feel very connected. I want to know me. I want to know everything about me. So if this is going to be helpful for me to learn what I'm carrying and all of this, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna ask and find people that I trust, and then eventually, yeah,
I love that you brought that up too.
yes,
Because it shows what a seeker you are as well. And like coming back to the openness as well as like perhaps and I like how you put it when we first talked about it is like, you know, perhaps we don't have to try too hard to
Mhm.
reach the people because they are also seeking, they are also looking, they are also
Correct.
wanting the support,
Hmm.
you know.
Oh yeah, support. Listen, I I think my intuitive side since I was young was very exhausted because she needed support. There was
Yeah.
nobody. It was just a pool of judgment. Like, oh, weird. You weird. That's weird. You know.
Yeah.
But hey, we got support now. Support in the house.
And especially you become support.
Yes. Yes. You become that which you seek.
Yeah, we never showed yes or no.
Oh yes. Oh my gosh.
And that's
Yes. And that's off. Yes or no. So you're holding your little pendulum, um, your weighted object, right? And universally accepted. A yes is like as if the pendulum is shaking its head. It's going to go yes, up and down like this. So you want your yes to look like this. I mean, your yes could look like whatever you want, but universally accepted yes is up and down. And also for no, it goes like same thing, shaking your head to the side, no, right? So you can ask yourself a simple question that you know the answer to and test this out and see how it works for you, right? Sometimes when you hold it, some people quickly, the pendulum will just do a little twirl. That's okay. That's fine. Just let it do it. It will stop. But you can actually program your pendulum and talk to it and say, I want my yes to be the universal yes.
Yeah.
And go up
And go
to
up and
down,
down.
north to south.
And side to side.
Right. And I want to program my pendulum to be no, to show no as universal no, east to west, side to side. And it's now yes and no. So an easy one would be saying out loud or in your mind, is my name,
Yeah.
and it will give you your answer.
Yeah.
Right?
So my name is Ananda. Yes. Okay. My name is Carl. I was already thinking.
I went no immediately. All right. My name is Akisha. Okay. My other name is Michael. No. Okay. My other name is AG. Yeah, people call me AG. Yeah, and sometimes it would move. Don't worry. Like we are used to using this, so you'd see ours going really high like that.
Oh yeah.
Because our idiometric response is strong. But if yours goes a little bit, even if it moves a little bit, that it counts.
Yes.
So
and
keep
it doesn't
practicing.
matter. Yeah.
Mm.
I learned very early on, and also I think the upbringing and just knowing what matters and knowing what doesn't. But like it does. It's okay if it's little. It's little. You have to know what yes is, and that's the point. It's like it's traveling through you.
Yes, and now that we have taught you this, please don't go and ask yourself troubling questions.
Oh my gosh.
You have to be very
responsibly.
responsible with this.
Oh my gosh.
Right? We don't want people's mind going crazy.
Yeah. But
Right.
also like come to dowsing class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have dowsing workshops. Yeah, if this is floating your boat, and I mean, you don't want to get all scared about it again, you want to trust this and trust yourself, and
you
be
need
safe.
training. I'm
You
just
need
gonna
training.
say that you need training.
Yeah.
There's no if buts or maybes about it. You need training.
Right.
And you need to go to dowsing class. It's not.
Immediately.
Yeah.
We'll get it done. We'll plan it and get it done.
That's it.
Right? Yeah, I had one last year.
And there's more.
There's more to come. Yes, so sessions will also be available for SRT if you're interested.
Yes,
Hit us up.
and we didn't even tell them, but like you have enough information at the same time. But like we didn't even say like that you were we clearing we will get into that next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, a simple session, introductory session.
Introductory session.
Okay, more to come. This was lovely. I love y'all. Thank you for watching. Oh my god, I didn't even like my Palo Santo. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy the B-roll as well. We look at us. We intended to do a short thing, and now SPR is going way past 12 o'clock.
Do you have what do you have on tap?
I don't think anything right now. I have no calls, so.
Interrupting something. Wow, look at that, huh?
Love ya. Say bye.